right, babies, it's that time again. Oh, yeah. Holy Jesus, thank you for your love, sweetheart. We had a great day yesterday because we had a breakthrough with one of my students who is usually very reserved, quiet, passive-aggressive, non-communicative. And so I decided to do something different yesterday. I'm like, all right, I got a small group of kids here, one of whom was this student. And I thought, I'll just chill here and chat with them and be kind of silly for a few minutes before we get down to work, hoping that she could see me in a different light and maybe might see me as more approachable. At the end of the period, she immediately pops up and wants to tell me specifically, not her peers, me, about how much it costs for her to get her hair done and how, people make a big deal about making exceptions in order to help her with her hair. So that was now you know that this is the nature of my work. You try to get emotionally challenged kids to break out of their habits of mind and practices to do something like that. And so it was a strategy that worked. So now I'm waiting on the Lord to see how He wants me to build on that. And I'm all excited about it. Oh yeah, baby. All excited about it. And that's the joy of having work like I have. It's meaningful work. I know some of you might just be moving numbers around and maybe you don't have much impact or interaction with others, so it's harder for you to put into practice the laws of the universe. But I just encourage you to do whatever you can where you are, because that's where God wants to meet you, baby. Oh yeah. I mean, He might want to move you into another position. I'm not saying He's not going to do that. But before He does that, He wants you to thrive where you're at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. How do I know that? Because that's what He does. Well, how do you know He does that and it's not just in your mind? Well, because I see myself growing over 47 years in situations that fit that pattern. And I know it's not my power doing it and my will, because my power and will are basically nil. So I know it when God's intervening and showing me His presence. Oh yeah, baby. So I'm sharing that with you because that's what we're supposed to be doing, baby. If God's doing something in your life, sweetheart, it's for you to share it so others can benefit from it. Oh yeah. I mean, we're going to benefit from it whether you tell us or not, but more people are going to benefit from what God's doing in our lives if we make it known. Oh yeah, baby. Make it known, right? Doesn't Jesus say to shout it from the mountaintops? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Having a little bit of a setback on my diet, so I'm trying not to get too excited over it. Trying to stay the course. I got some reasonable food packed for the day, so I think we'll be okay. That's it, baby. You gotta collect the data, make your measurements, make your adjustments, meet the goals that God has set before you. Oh yeah. Well, here's another one. This friend of mine was like recommending that I watch this thing on Netflix, and it's funny and it's witty, and I enjoy parts of it, and I have visited it in the past a couple times, but I'm just realizing, you know what? There's not a lot of benefit in it. You know, there's a lot of negativity, sarcasm, and yeah, there might also be some, positive points made here or there, but man, to get to them and get through all the negativity and the critical, sarcastic remarks, I'm just like, I know. This is not feeding the Spirit of God in me, and I cannot go there. So I'm telling you that as another example of how to listen to the Spirit of the Lord. It's not like I'm trying to watch good things because, I want to feed my spirit. Like, it's more like the Spirit in me can't bear this. So in that sense, I'm just trying to encourage you, the more that you get to know God as He reveals Himself to you in your inner person, you'll find out the truth when Jesus says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. That's what He's talking about. If we're willing to go His direction, He's just going to give you the yay or the nay, and you're not going to be fighting against it. In fact, if you're fighting against it, there's the sign of something that needs to be surrendered. Hello. So yeah, it's not as hard as you think, baby. Not as hard as you think. We just go straight through with the Lord. Oh yeah. And He will make it clear. Here's another, for instance, for you. I've been going on this route on the way to work for a while now, using a detour because there was massive flooding here in August. But yesterday was the first day that they took down the detour sign and you're able to just travel like you used to travel. Oh yeah, baby. And I love that. Because I think there's a lesson for us in everything. And if we're patient and we take those detours with God, no big deal. In time, the detours will be removed, and even new ways to get to our destination will be revealed. Oh yeah. In fact, because we are submitted to God and we allow Him to change our minds and hearts, then the actual same route that you take every day can feel different every day because of the newness that's emerging in us. Oh yeah, baby. Just like that, sweeties. Get to it.